Hey guys, Ratsum here, and today we're playing a game that I'm very excited to start a new series of. We're playing Fallout 3 with no weapons, no armor, on the hardest difficulty setting, and with permadeath, meaning if I die once, the series is over. Now, I'm really excited to start off this series. I've never done a run of Fallout 3 before, even though it's actually a really good game and the one that got me started on the Fallout series, like it did with many others. So I'm not going to say too much, I'm immediately just going to head into it. I know there's also many of you who've never played this game before, so because of that I'm going to show off the cinematics and dialogue and everything as much as I can, because I want this to be a really complete playthrough for you guys as well. So let's immediately begin.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
Now we'll be playing as a boy for this one.
It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. A beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
Now this character is going to go on one hell of an adventure, and is never going to wear any clothes whatsoever. So, because of that, he's going to be very resilient. And so his name is going to be Resilient Robin.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
Now, this always angry looking man is going to be our protagonist.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son. Full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James?
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compression. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Okay? Number one, we need a doctor, not a deadbeat. This one's on the house. Failed to meet my expectations and there would
Don't
be
look straight into the light now.
James and his chilly chatter.
Decorations.
Hey, your
Just
future
a
is
little
right.
more. This place will feel just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy.
1 year later, and we're actually a child. If I press the talk button, I actually start
Come to Daddy.
talking like a child too, which is really cute.
There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
So now that we're out here, so cool little detail about James over there. His ethnicity actually changes depending on what you made your character in the character creator. Now, what we're supposed to do is look at the Your Special book. And now we actually get to make our special stats. I'm just gonna do this. Because, of course, in this generation of Fallout, you have a lot more skill points than you do in Fallout 4. And that's good, but I'm actually gonna have too many skill points, believe it or not. Because what I'm gonna do, strength, it's at 1. Even though I need it to be at 4, before level 4, but I can do that. That's not the hardest thing in the world. Perception, totally useless to me because obviously I'm not going to use weapons or anything like that. Endurance, first important one. More endurance, more health, but also more importantly, endurance actually dictates your unarmed damage and also your unarmed skill, not strength. This is a huge mistake that I made back in Fallout New Vegas during my boxing gloves only no-kill run. Because I thought strength actually had an effect on that, but nope, it's just purely endurance. So that was a huge mistake I made back in the day. Also, I'm keeping this at 9, because just like in Fallout 4, you have bobbleheads, which can raise this to 10. So, I'd rather keep it like this for now. Intelligence dictates how many skill points you get, just like in Fallout New Vegas. So, this can also stay at 9. Agility, 9. Luck, 9. And that's exactly how I want it. This is like the perfect character for me. Charisma actually isn't as much of a dump stat as it is in New Vegas, but I don't think I will need it anyway. Now, I only have 1 point more to go, so you know what? Seeing as these are all really like not necessary whatsoever, I'm just going to go with intelligence. I might as well. Because it just means I have a bit more skill points, and also like science and stuff like that, and medicine are also going to be high, which is good because I need those to be high.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pen you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
These experiments
Don't
are
dare down.
wasted.
We experiment to prepare. Prepare to survive. Surprise!
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast. You blinded the poor kid.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Oh, well, thank you. I think this is the only Fallout game where you actually get to play as a child, even if it is for just a short while. And also adds the quest growing up fast.
Happy birthday!
We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
Oh, great party. Thanks for doing this.
You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess.
I really have no idea.
Ha! I knew I surprised you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak. Issue 14. And with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
And that adds Grognak the Barbarian. I'm pretty sure that just adds to my melee weapon skill. Yeah. Also, with my intelligence being 10 and all, I immediately start off the game, like even as a child, with medicine 27, repair 27, science 27. With endurance, I have big guns 25, and then unarmed also 25. Anyway, let's talk to everyone here for a moment.
Happy birthday, Sonny.
Nice party. Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
Oh, you didn't have to bring me a present.
Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents? I was 10 once, believe it or not. My goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am rambling on again, and you listening so politely. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. No sharing required today.
Attention, everyone. It's time.
I hope you appreciate the effort Amata put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason.
Of course she likes me. I'm a really charming guy.
Don't presume too much on her friendship, young man. I'm still the overseer, and I'm still in charge of this vault and everyone in it.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, cake, let's go.
How's it going, pal?
Hey, happy birthday, Nosebleed.
Also, one thing I can actually do right now, seeing as it is no weapons or armor, this actually gives me a damage resistance of 1, so let's immediately take this off.
Oh no.
Nice Pip-Boy. What is that?
Also, I'm not sure why I'm in my underwear, but go on.
What piece of junk? I think you have to wind
I
it up
told you
every
not to act all official.
Okay, also one thing I'm going to do right now, this sweet roll, might as well just eat it. Seeing as he messed up the cake and all.
Joking, but I'm not sure anyone else did.
Nonsense. People always enjoy my little speeches. Besides, that friend
Nice
of yours could
party.
use a reminder.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from Old Lady Palmer.
So this is Butch, our childhood bully. And if you say this, he's going to try and punch you, and at this age you can't really fight back, which I always thought was pretty interesting. You know what? I'm just going to say, it sure was good when I ate it a few minutes ago.
What? Dang, I love those sweet rolls Old Lady Palmer makes. Just stay out of my way, you got it?
I know that life is not all
Sure.
Look,
fun and
Butch.
games.
I don't think his
Come on,
puny arm is
Wally.
strong
You
enough
always
to
have
lift
good
that
ideas.
Pip-Boy. This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Balloons, party hats. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic tricks? And we all played Hunt the Mutant in the atrium? Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party. Too bad, man. It was really fun.
You know,
Honestly, I'm getting flashbacks to my own childhood here. No, wait, Paul.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party and everything. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time, but you don't take that seriously, right? Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
Wait, what'd Butch want? I thought you were in trouble there for a second.
What? Don't worry about me. I'm not scared of him.
I know. He thinks he's so tough. One of these days, we'll figure out a way to get him back, okay?
What, are you two best friends now? Hey, what?
Sure thing.
I think Paul's gone soft on us.
Yeah, Paul. Why don't you introduce us to your new best
Do you
friend?
think we surprised
Who
him?
do you mean, dork
I'm
face
sure
here?
of it, Amata.
Happy birthday,
Never
dork
suspected
face.
it. Now go on and enjoy
Oh,
yourself.
that's sad. He feels like he has to bully me to fit in. Stanley.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything?
Yeah, it's really cool. Did you fix it up for me?
As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday. Not much, but I hope you like it.
Oh, cool, he actually gave me a baseball cap. Yeah, the problem with many things, just about every single clothing item in this game, is it actually gives you a bit of damage resistance. So I can't wear anything, ever.
Jonas?
Hey, Doc. Sure thing.
We're all set down here.
Well, it's been nice chatting
Thanks.
with you.
I'll send him
Thanks
right
again
down.
for coming.
How's it going, pal? Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Alright.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Yeah, my dad and the master threw me a great party, didn't they? I'm just gonna be all nice.
They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem, just for you. I hope you like it.
Thank you, I will treasure it always.
Of course. Run along now, dearie, and have yourself a wonderful birthday.
And I actually have a, honestly, kind of crappy birthday poem. But hey, it's something. Alright, so we're just supposed to go down here, into the lower levels. However, what you can also do actually, because that's Jonas over there, what you can also do is follow the Overseer here. I don't think many people know about this, but if you follow the Overseer for a while, I don't think you even need to sneak, but I'm just going to do it for dramatic effect.
Enjoy the party, sir?
Bah! I only showed up because Amata's friends with the brat. Give them a few more minutes and then I want that place cleaned up and everybody back to work.
Sure thing, sir.
So yeah, the Overseer isn't too kind on us.
Sounds like everybody's having a good time in there.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway. Jonas.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
I'm not a kid, I'm 10 years old.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Are you ready for your surprise?
What kind of surprise?
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try?
Wait here? We can't shoot a gun here.
We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on.
Now, we're gonna run into a problem in a moment here. But luckily, there's a solution to that. Because now they gave me a BB gun, which is not very no weapons, no armor. I'm just gonna unequip that real quick.
Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want.
Alright, thanks.
Couldn't have done it without Jonas's help. You make sure to thank him.
Now, to continue on, I'm gonna have to shoot all 3 targets with a BB gun. This is something you have to do. You can't progress through the game without actually doing this. Unless you glitch the game a bit, and that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. Now, this is the only time that I'm going to intentionally glitch the game here during this entire playthrough, because I'm not a fan of doing this. When I try to do a challenge run, I obviously try to do it as much as the game allows you to do it, without exploiting or do glitching. But there's literally no other way of doing this without immediately firing a gun. And invalidating the challenge run within the first half an hour isn't really something that I like doing. So the way to do this, what I'm going to do is constantly walk forward and jump forward like this. When I'm moving forward, I'm going to quick save and quick load constantly. Because if you do it at a right enough angle and constantly, come on, you should be able to clip through the wall, because as far as I understand it, the player is loaded before like the wall and everything. So you should be able to go through here. If I just keep doing this. There we go. I did it like a bunch of times there, but it worked. The annoying part is that I can't actually go out either now. But instead of shooting at targets, I can just punch them now. And that counts. So I just need to do this 3 times, and then suddenly there's a rat roach. And that's like, think you can kill it? I'm sure I can. With some VATs. This is also why playing this game no kill is impossible. Because just like you have to shoot the targets, you actually have to kill the rat roach in order to continue. There we go. Now, I'm going to be doing a lot of attacks in VATs, and it's mainly for a reason that VATs actually doubles your damage for any unarmed or melee thing you do.
Good work. That's one less rat roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Now, in order to do that, I'm going to have to clip through here again. Wait, can I? Yes, I can just hit that. There we go.
Stop screwing around.
Sorry. There we go. Much easier, actually. Whew, okay.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts.
What is your problem anyway? So, I'm the overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your G.O.A.T exam. Go on now. You've got a G.O.A.T to take.
Anything I need to know about the G.O.A.T?
The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test. G.O.A.T. Everyone here in the Vault takes it when they're 16. Helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here in Vault 101 when you get a bit older. So, pay attention and try not to fall asleep. You know what the Overseer says? We're born in the Vault, we die in the Vault. Each is tested to determine their abilities, that they may work for the betterment of all Vault residents. Huh. Sound familiar?
Right, well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the G.O.A.T. Come on, it's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine.
So first up, there's a bobblehead medicine here. Permanently increases it by 10. Another thing I should probably do, obviously.
Good morning.
Take off my jumpsuit.
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
Let's see what's going on over here.
Yeah? What do you want?
Tunnel snakes, you guys are some kind of gang, is that it?
Only the baddest gang in Vault 101? Like you don't know. We rule this vault, and what we say goes. You'll stay out of our way if you know what's good for you.
What's going on here?
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me?
So you can help them in bullying her. You can just say, none of my business and go. Or you can say, leave her alone or answer to me. I think this is a really easy fight. I'll just go with this one.
And who are you? Her boyfriend? Ha! Keep talking like that, boy, and we'll send you back to your daddy with a few broken bones for him to fix.
You what, mate?
You've got to be kidding me. Come on, tunnel snakes. This twerp needs another lesson.
Now, again, these guys are actually not really good at fighting unarmed, so I might as well just do this.
Leave him alone! This isn't solving anything!
Hit him again!
This isn't solving anything! This isn't solving anything!
You can see that they like, literally all 3 of them are pouncing on me, but it doesn't do a damn thing. So I accidentally broke one of his arms there, which is pretty funny.
Stop it! Please, stop fighting!
Hit him again!
Please, stop!
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. And when Butch is at half health, he gives up.
Come on, tunnel
There we go.
I'll remember
Butch
that.
isn't worth our time. Whatever you say, Butch. You're the boss. Tunnel snakes rule.
Fine, let's go.
As you can see, they all walk off. Alright, Amado, what's up?
Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Yeah, that's very sad. Alright, well, with that resolved, let's go on and talk to the teacher.
All set for the G.O.A.T? Trust me, It really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
So basically this is like this whole test thing that you have to do, where the game tries to guess what your playstyle would be. Kind of like the whole Doc Mitchell thing back in New Vegas. So you can say, yeah, sure, I'm ready, but you can also just say, come on, I don't really have to take this stupid test, do I?
Listen, I like your dad. I might even like you if I wasn't your teacher. So here's what I'm going to do. If you want to skip the test, just tell me how you want it to come out, and I'll take care of it for you.
Alright, sure. Let me see the results and I'll do it myself.
Well, alright. Here, take a look.
Now, the skills I'm going to go for are going to be pretty obvious. First up, unarmed. Obviously, because that's going to be my main way of dealing damage. Next one, medicine. Medicine 52 at the beginning is pretty damn good. Just means that the stim packs and all the stuff that I take will have a pretty good effect. Next up, I'll go with science, I think. Now, sneak would actually be a good one to do as well. I was actually thinking of either sneak or science. But you know what, I think sneak is high enough for now. 25 is a pretty good place to be at. Alright, with that done, let's head on out.
Wake up! Come on, wake up!
I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up!
How weird, I was just dreaming about you.
Don't be a smart mouth! This is serious! My father's men are looking for you. They've already killed Jonas. You've got to get out of here!
What? Jonas is dead? What the hell's going on?
It's your dad. He's left the vault. My father thinks Jonas helped him escape. So he had his men. My God, they killed him. They just beat him and wouldn't stop.
So they killed Jonas and I'm next, is that it?
Yeah, it's lucky I got here ahead of them, but we can't stand here talking. You've got to get out of here.
You're right, I can't stay here, but where can I go?
I'm sorry, but I think you'll have to follow your dad. You'll have to escape from the vault. Listen, maybe it isn't any of my business, but didn't your dad tell you that he was leaving?
Nope, I had no idea he was planning to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you? But it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own plan.
Alright, escape the vault? How?
Listen, there's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. That's how I always get in.
Alright, sounds like a good plan. Let's just get out of here. That starts the quest, escape.
Oh, one more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but you'd better take it just in case.
Now, this is one of the rare occasions where you can actually refuse a weapon. No, you keep it. You may need more than I do.
Well, okay. I guess it may come in handy if I run into any rad roaches. Alright, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Watch out for security. Good luck.
Sure thing. I'll just grab all of these things to sell later. And also, of course, I'm wearing a jumpsuit again, so let's not do that. And now we're 19 years old and back at how the character creation actually made us. Here we immediately have 10 stim packs, which will be pretty damn good for the beginning. Together with a bunch of other stuff that I can also sell. Alright. So this guy is distracted by roaches, which is good, because now I'm hidden. And of course, I can just take care of him before he attacks me. A sneak attack critical off. And a critical strike. Okay, he's nearly dead, so now I'm just gonna focus on the roaches real quick.
Stop in the name of the overseer.
No, I'm good. The thing you may have noticed from the fights that I've been in so far is that like the main character in this game is surprisingly resilient, like even on the hardest difficulty. Like I'll be able to take like a bunch of gunshots, a bunch of like attacks and all that for quite a long while, even with no armor. So that's pretty good. Also what I can do, this is just like clean water, so I can just take a sip. Uh-oh. Also someone is getting attacked.
My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches.
So Butch is like, oh, please help my mother. And you can say, fuck off. Or, come on, let's go see if we can help her.
No, I can't go back in there. It's dark, and there's rat roaches.
Are you saying you're afraid of the dark?
No, I mean, it's not the dark. It's the rad roaches. I can't stand them. I tried to get back in to get her. I really did. But I couldn't. You gotta help me. She's not gonna last much longer in there. Can't you hear her screaming?
So you can just try and convince him that he better just run. Or you can actually tell him to go back in and be a hero. Or you can actually give her a BB gun so he can do it himself, which is really cool. But you know what? Fine, I'll save her mom.
Oh my god, thank you. I didn't know what to do. You're the best.
Stop it!
So let's go and help my childhood bully, why not? Gotta be a bit quick though, because his mom is being attacked by like quite a few rad roaches here. That's one dead.
Butchie, help me!
There we go. Also, some vodka here that I might as well take.
My mom's gonna be okay. You're the best friend I've ever had, man. Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my tunnel snake's jacket. Go ahead, take it.
Now it's actually kind of nice, but again, I'm not allowed to wear it. But it does look pretty cool though. I mean, look at this. Anyway. Right, well, moving on.
His or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
Some more roaches here. Might as well take those guys on. I remember there being some loot in here at least. And again, I'm not too worried about any damage I take, honestly. Rip Grandma Taylor. Is there anything good in here? Oh no, apparently not. Because I can just heal this off really, really easily by just going back to the bathroom. And that's actually Officer Gomez, the same officer who was at my birthday party earlier. So let's go and help him out if we can. There we go. Officer.
You're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw you.
Thanks, Officer Gomez. I always liked you.
It's a real shame it's come to this. I can't believe what they did to Jonas. Officer Mack was just out of control. But you're a good kid. You didn't do anything to deserve this. Go find your dad if you can.
That's nice of him.
Ah, young sir. How very good to see you again.
You're the one everybody's looking for, right? Well, it's none of my business. Your dad always took good care of us.
That's actually really nice. So yeah, a lot of the people here are like, yeah, it's none of my business, I don't care.
Just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor.
Now, these guys are gonna get gunned down by these two Vault-Tec security guys with guns. And this is gonna be a bit of a hard fight, but it'll be fine. Because I mainly want their guns to sell later. But you can see that I'm getting shot quite a bit, and my health isn't even going down that fast. And what I'm trying to do is actually knock the weapon out of his hand. Unfortunately, I think I wasn't fast enough there, but it doesn't matter. He's already quite low on health. You can see that like I actually do quite a bit of damage with my fists here. In fact, I already got a critical strike. And one thing I just want to do is just grab this real quick. So the other guy can't pick it up. Now just immediately go for him. You can see one punch actually does quite a bit of damage already. Of course, this is mainly going to be the case for the early levels, but still. Also, I'll just pick this up. Damn it, he was there before me. I thought I had it, but no. And good night. I'll just take all of that. I'm not sure what happens to those two, like the brother and sister, who are over here. Because normally they walk over here and they get gunned down by those guys. But even if you kill those guys before they can get gunned down, they just disappear from the game for some reason. Now I'd really like to save the stim packs that I have. So I'm just going to go back real quick and get myself some more water. I know it may seem like I'm being overly cautious. But I'd rather be overly cautious than regret like spending a bunch of stim packs later that I can use for other stuff. Because the first part is actually going to be quite action-packed. Because I have a few things in mind that I want to do. Ah, some more delicious water. Okay, on we go. Alright, more rad roaches. But that's fine. Here's Security Chief Hanlon. Now, seeing as he's distracted by the rat roaches, I'm just gonna go for him. This actually works out really well for me, in fact. Okay, now he's finally going after me. And the rat roach is still going after him, even better. Anyway, let's just take you out, shall we? Here, eat this critical strike. And who's gonna get the final punch? Me or the rat roach? Me. Okay, cool. I'll be taking all that. You can see how little damage I took from that whole encounter.
This is your fault. You and your stupid father. He had to go and leave, didn't he? He had to mess things up for everybody.
Yeah, whatever.
The dark stupid kid is over here. He's trying to leave the ball. Don't let him get away.
Oh, whatever. Luckily, there's no one alive here anymore to actually hear him, so it works. I'll just take all of that. Also, if we just wait here, this scene actually changes depending on whether you took the gun or let Amata have it. I'm just gonna wait here because it actually saves me from killing one guy.
I was worried about him. What does he have to do with any of this anyway?
Probably nothing, which is why you need to tell me where he is, so I can talk to him.
Watch out, sir, she's got a gun!
Amata, where did you get that gun?
Just get away from me! I don't want to shoot you, but I will! I swear I will!
How dare you threaten me? And with my own gun! I'm your father, damn you, and you'll show me some respect. Officer Mack, don't just stand there!
Don't make me take that gun away from you, girlie. Just hand it over. Nice and easy now.
No! Get away from me!
Oh my god, Amata! What have you done?
What she just did is save me from killing the guy myself. Thank you, Amata. And she just runs off. Anyway, hi.
I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself.
Just give me the keys to your office and your passport, and then I'll be going.
Oh, is that all? Is there anything else I can get you while you're here? You'll get nothing from me. I'll die before I see the safety of the vault compromised again.
Now, what you can do is actually kill him, but later on that changes a few things during a side quest, and actually makes it so that you can't go for the peaceful resolution. So as much as I'd like to kill this guy, I'm just gonna say, I'll escape without your help then. I'm not the one who started killing people.
Save your sanctimony. The world is a dangerous place, and I make no apologies for doing whatever it takes to keep the vault safe. Guards, help me!
He calls over for some guards, but none of them ever arrive. So I can just take some of this again. And just loot the place a bit. You may notice a low value on all things. Yeah, the economy in this game is a lot less like Fallout New Vegas's, where you can get like a bunch of caps from a bunch of different things. There's just like a lot less caps in circulation. Kind of like Fallout 4, but even less so, I think. So here's Jonas's corpse. Note from that, Stimpack. A Vault Lab suit, which is actually pretty damn good, so I'll take that. Even though I won't be able to use it, but still. While we're moving, I might as well just...
Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this first. I don't really know how to tell you this. I hope you'll understand, but I know you might be angry. I thought about it for a long time, but in the end, I decided it was best for you not to know. So many things could have gone wrong, and there's really no telling how the Overseer will react when he finds out. It's best if he can blame everything on me. Obviously, you already know that I'm gone. It was something I needed to do. You're an adult now. You're ready to be on your own. Maybe someday things will change and we can see each other again. I can't tell you why I left or where I'm going. I don't want you to follow me. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but at least you'll be safe. Just knowing that will be enough to keep me going.
Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but I'd feel better if we got this over with.
Okay, go ahead. Goodbye. I love you.
Right. So you obviously didn't see the fact coming that Jonas would be killed, and that the Overseer would also try and kill me. Importantly, what I just picked up from looting that place over there are some mentats, which gives me +5 intelligence and +5 endurance. This will be pretty important later on. Anyway, Amata.
Oh my god. I had no idea my father would... I had no choice, Officer Mackey. Here, take it. I don't want it anymore. I don't know what I'd do if I still had the gun and my father came looking for me.
I'm not gonna say nice job. You had no choice. You only did what you had to do.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, you'd better get out of here. I'll try to meet you at the vault door. If I don't make it, good luck.
Alright, well. With that all done, I think it's about time we got the hell out of here. So I can just use the Overseer's terminal. Open the tunnel. Go through here. Kill yet another rat roach. And now finally, if we go through here, we have the exit. Yes, I did.
You did it! You opened the door! My god, I almost didn't believe it was possible.
Well, I couldn't have done it without your help.
No, you didn't need me. If anyone can survive out there, it's you.
You can ask her to come with you.
It's tempting, but my place is here. The vault needs me more than you do. I'm the only one who has a chance to talk some sense into my father. Listen, if you do catch up with your dad, tell him I'm sorry for you know, Jonas and my father and everything. Goodbye.
Alright. Now, the vault door opens, and these guys are gonna try and beat me again. But the funny thing is, if I just step out... They won't actually dare to come in here. I'm pretty sure they also say like, I don't care what the Overseer says, I'm not getting in. But you know what, there's no point fighting these guys, honestly. Because I don't even have enough... Yeah, as you can see. I don't even have enough carry capacity to take... I'm just gonna make my way out of here. Take care, guys. Amata? What the hell? Alright, take care now. Bye. Yeah, she's just normally supposed to get this way, but whatever. So there's only a one-way trip into the Capital Wasteland. Here we are, the Capital Wasteland. I always thought it was a really cool opening. That completes the quest, escape. Now as for the level up, what I'm gonna do immediately, just to start off, is put unarmed to 60, because I just need this to be as high as possible, honestly. Just like in Fallout 4, you get a perk every single level, so every 2 levels, like in New Vegas. So Swift Learner is terrible, because you're going to level up anyway, so just making it go faster is a waste of a perk. Lady Killer is alright, just like Black Widow, but worse. Gun at the Natty's Boy. I only take these if I have like nothing else to actually put any perks into. This is just like a flat increase to your skills, it's not all that great. So you know what, I'll just go with Intense Training instead. Just put 1 more point into Strength. This is important, because by the time level 4 rolls around, I need my Strength to be 4. Luckily, I know exactly how to do that. And I've also discovered Springfield, apparently. We're gonna run into the first major city in the entire game, which is Megaton, right over there. Now, we're actually gonna skip Megaton for just a moment and rush our way somewhere else first. that place is right over here. Now, just like I said, I needed my strength to be 4 before I reach level 4. In order to do that, I'm going to have to go to this place first, because there's a quest waiting for me over there. Now, this is immediately going to be a bit of a difficult quest to do, but I've done a bunch of testing, and I think I found the exact right way to do this. I may seem odd to skip Megaton, but I'll go there in just a second. I just need to do this first, because there's a specific NPC that I need to run into here. There we are. Already see him in the distance right over there. Brian Wilkes.
Those monsters, they're gonna get me.
Those what? What's the matter?
Those things. They keep coming. They scare me. Make it stop.
Unless you tell me what the problem is, I can't help you.
Those things. It's all their fault. They did this to us.
Hey, calm down. It's gonna be okay. Promise.
No. Those things. They're right behind me. Leave me alone.
Okay, kid. I'm gonna say it once. Stop your whining.
No, you don't care. The grown-ups never cared. Now they're all dead. Well, fine. You'll just die too.
Alright, I'm sorry. Calm down and tell me what's going on.
Please don't get mad at me. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Just help me. Promise you'll help me.
Alright, I'd like to help, but I need to know more first.
Those big things. They're all over Greatitch. And they killed everyone. Please, mister. Please find my papa.
Okay, I'll go look for your father.
You will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back.
Well, is there anywhere you can hide while I search?
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
Alright. And that ends the quest, Those. That's gonna be the first major side quest that I'm gonna do. Because, like I said, I'm gonna do every single quest in this entire game if I can do it. But Those refers to ants. Giant ants. Not just normal giant ants, but ones that breathe fire. So yeah, this mission is gonna be a bit tough, because I'm gonna have to avoid them, because their fire does quite a bit of damage. Just get in here. As you can see right there. Anyway, here's Brian Wilkes' father, and unfortunately he didn't make it, which was to be expected, honestly. However, he had a shack key on him, and next to his house, there is a shack. So I'm just gonna go in here, mildly on fire again, but it's fine. And apparently a Dr. Lesko was working here. So let's go and look on his terminal. So apparently he was doing genetic splicing, and what he wanted to do was reduce those ants to their original state, but didn't work. And he found a perfect specimen inside Marigold Station, so that's where he is right now. We should go and find him in a second. Now with that, I should inform Brian what I found. Luckily he's right over here, and I managed to avoid the fire of the flaming ants.
Anyone out there? Come on, tell me already.
Just immediately like spammed E, because I know they're behind me. I think I have some bad news for you.
Oh no. What happened?
Right, I'm sorry, but your father is dead.
He's dead? I guess I already knew. Besides, I'm too tired to cry anymore.
I'll stop whatever the start is, I promise.
You gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone else's family ever again. I wish I had met you a long time ago. And then maybe my dad would still be alive. Thanks for doing all this. I'm feeling better now that you're here.
Now, strangely, it doesn't actually give you a quest marker, but that's fine, because where I have to go to is Marigold Station, and that's right over there. So if I just go from here over to there, I should be fine. I'm gonna try and avoid any ants I might run into along the way, like over here. So I'm just gonna run over here. Over to here. Let's see. Okay. Now. Damn it. Got a bit too close there. You can see how much damage their fire can do. So let me just take a few stim packs and keep moving. Alright, that's Marigold Station right over there. let's head on in. Hi guys, don't mind me. Okay, fortunately they seem to be minding me, but that's fine. Just gonna go through here, and through here. Yeah, can't really avoid the fire breath, sadly. But that's fine, because I know exactly where to go. I think. I know this place can be kind of confusing actually, but I think I know where to go. Just gonna take more stim packs. You might be wondering why the hell I'm doing this quest first, because I'm obviously in a spot of trouble fighting against these ants. But there's a specific reason for that. Damn it. Just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Now, in order to find the doctor's lab, I'm just gonna have to go through here. And it wasn't this one, but the one further. Just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Shit, was it? Oh wait, that goes through here. Oof, okay, that was a lot of damage. That's not good. Alright, here we are.
Till you startled me. You really mustn't creep up on people like that.
Sorry, I didn't expect to bump into anyone alive down here.
That is precisely why this is the ideal place for my work. Do you realize you're trampling about in a delicately balanced and highly sensitive experimentation area?
Experiments? What do you mean?
My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh wait, I'm a scientist. How marvelous. My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever?
Oh, I see. You're trying to make them smaller over time by injecting the eggs.
My word, you understand perfectly. How marvelous.
So, what's going wrong?
Well, I'm afraid I made slight miscalculations in the mutagen. Instead of lowering their size, the brood hatched with a new biomechanism. I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to correct this error, but I can't get near my equipment.
I'm shocked you didn't attempt this in a controlled environment first.
Your knowledge of experimental procedure surprises me. Indeed, I have skipped a step and directly modified an entire brood. Perhaps I was too hasty. I was so certain it would work. To correct this mistake, I'll need to get to my terminal to modify the mutagen.
And what can I do to help?
Since you've offered, allow me to elaborate. My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen.
Why not just kill the queen and be done with it?
If I were to do that, months of data would be lost. No, the queen must remain completely unharmed. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of nest guardians. Filthy little abominations.
And this will stop the fire ants?
No, it should all wrap up rather nicely. I've rigged my equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So, that's all there is to it. What do you say?
Actually, you know what? This is a hefty task, Doc. I'm gonna need some serious incentive.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Science must learn to acquiesce to your standards in order to advance itself. I was merely going to offer up one of my mutagenic bioenhancers, but I suppose I could up the ante. I will also award you with my old lab coat. It served me well over the years, and you may find it useful for your own experiments.
Wait, mutagenic bio what?
I've managed to isolate some of the fire ant genes and distill them into human-safe genetic enhancers. I can inject you with one of these formulas and you'll find yourself with either enhanced strength or enhanced perception. Not only that, but you'll be somewhat more resistant to fire. How marvelous!
And you might understand now why I went for this quest first, because one of the options as a quest reward is +1 to strength. So that's exactly why I'm here. Alright, well, sure, I'm in.
You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. The Nest Guardians can be quite tenacious.
So he wants me to eliminate all the Nest Guardians and not kill the Ant Queen. Seeing as I want the enhanced strength, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Also, I'll be taking some of this, because God knows I'll need it. Because I'm really low on health already. But that's fine. Because the Nest Guardians aren't a joke. These guys are actually really tough. But luckily I found a strategy against them. Alright, so there's a total of 5 Queen Ant Guardians. Now I can actually take these guys on pretty easily, as long as they're alone. When there's more than one together, then I'm screwed. But one of them is pretty easy, and that's for one simple fact. As you can see, these guys actually hit kind of hard, but that's fine, because they can't hit me. As long as I keep circling around them like this, then they have the problem that a lot of enemies in this game, also in Fallout New Vegas, have. But they just can't get around to attack me, because I constantly keep turning. And this way I can take these guys on without taking any damage whatsoever. So as you can see, this guy hasn't gotten a single hit on me except for when I try to get close. That's exactly how I'm going to take on the rest of them as well. From my testing, from what I've noticed, the first two are really easy. But then the rest is going to be pretty difficult because they're clustered really close together. And I need to separate them before I can attack. Alright, next up. That guy right over there. That's right, spot me. Because I'd rather fight him out in the open over here. Right, here we are. Now, fortunately, he got quite a bit of damage in there with his fire attack, but that's fine. And that's number 2. I believe now it's 3 more to go. But the annoying thing is, the next 2 are very close to each other. So when one of them spots me, the other one will probably do the same. Which is what I'm hoping to avoid. Wait, unless... Okay, caution, danger. Okay, that's right. Go ahead and follow me. It's just one of them. If it is just one, that actually works out really well for me. In my test runs, I constantly had the problem that they both went after me, and that isn't doable. So if it's only one of them, that actually works out really well for me. Just come right over here. Alright, here we are. Now, just the exact same thing, hasn't gotten a single hit on me yet. Now, let's just take you out in style, shall we? Because in Fallout 3, VATS gives you a 90% damage reduction, which is insane. Let's just make use of that. Nice, now that was a good kick. Now luckily these 2 should be separated from each other enough that I can take one on without alerting the other. And the Ant Queen is over there, but let's not bother her, because like Lesko said, that one needs to be kept alive. Uh-oh. Okay, problem is, they're all close to each other now, those 2. One of them actually moving here, or what? Guys? Shit. Okay. That's right, move over here. Alright, danger. Yeah, that works, doesn't matter. Just... I'm pretty sure I can separate the 2, as long as I keep following. Okay, the other guy isn't actually anywhere to be seen, in fact, which is even better. No caution. No, 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 no. No caution. Follow me. Thank you. There we go. Ooh, nearly hit me with the fire there. Uh-oh. Is the other one actually following? Because if so, I might have a problem. Okay. Wait, is he? Oh shit, he is. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That was the exact thing I didn't want to happen, and it happened. That's an issue. Okay, I'm just gonna hide over here for a bit. And use a stim pack. Just wait here. Wait here, don't spot me. Okay, caution, that's good. There's only these two left. After that, uh-oh, caution. That was way, way too close. Okay, I'm just gonna wait until the other one moves away, because this guy seems to be staying around for a bit. Which actually kind of works for me. Unless... no, over here. Okay. That works. Okay, I'm just gonna create as much distance between those two as I can. And I'm just gonna bait this guy to make him stay here constantly. Seems to be gone quite far at this point. Uh-oh. Hi. Come on. Yeah, the other guy is miles away now. Meaning I have this one all to myself. There we go. Take the fire ant nectar, because that can actually be kind of handy for the damage resistance, or fire resistance, I should say. Now, time for the last guy, and when he's done, that should be this quest complete. You can just walk up from here. Okay, got slightly toasted there, but luckily I am exactly where I want to be now. There we go. That should be all of them. It was. Perfect. Alright, level 3. That's very important. And I get explosives up to 14. The rest can go into unarmed. Now, as for level 2 of this, honestly, I could take intense training again, but I don't think that's necessary at this point. I'll just go with... you know what? Daddy's boy. Sure. Science and medicine up by 5, why not? Alright, now, speaking of science, there's one thing that I want to do. In this room with the Ant Queen, there's actually a big book of science that I want to pick up real quick. So I'm just gonna grab this and make my way out before that thing spots me and spits stuff. There we go. Let's go. I was fleeing because there's like enemies nearby.
I detected some changes within the Queen's hatchery with my equipment. What's transpired?
But why is the camera so zoomed in? Anyway, my work is done, Doctor.
Oh, how marvelous. Please, tell me what happened. Come now, the faster you tell me, the faster I can provide promised payment for your services.
Killed all the Nest Guardians.
Then I will proceed to my portable terminal at once and make the necessary changes to the formula. Thanks very much for everything. You've been quite a useful lab assistant.
Anyway, I'm ready for my mutagenic bioenhancer injection.
How marvelous. Here is the promised lab coat. I'm certain you'll find it quite useful. Which injection did you want? Will it be the Ant Sight or Ant Might?
Ant Might, to increase my physical strength.
How marvelous. Ant Might it is. Hold still, please.
Okay, I think he just walked off to his terminal. Yeah, he's right over there. Anyway, strength increased by 1, and now 25% more resistance to fire. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Now if that's done, let's go and return to Brian and tell him the good news. And also get a little bit more toasted up by these assholes, but that's fine. I'll be out of here before they know it. Gotta keep moving. And just to be safe, I'm just gonna take yet another stim pack. Though I still need to keep some for the upcoming part. And as soon as I move out, every single ant should be dead now. Because they all started killing each other or something. Yeah, you can see their corpses. Also, as for Lesko's lab coat, it's actually pretty damn good. Because it gives us science plus 10. But unfortunately it gives me damage resistance, so I can't use it, like always.
Is there any food
Anyway. Ryan.
It was so weird. All of a sudden, the ants went nuts and started fighting each other. It was like they were totally crazy. It was really scary, but kind of cool at the same time. You know what I mean?
I'm just glad you're safe.
I wish I had something to give you for all the work you did, but I never really had much to start with. I guess now you'll be on your way and I'll have to try living here by myself. Hope you'll come back and visit someday.
I could end the quest immediately and saying, yeah, you're better off staying at home. But you know what? I can't leave you here alone. Let me find you a place to live.
Really? You mean it? Oh boy, thank you so much. I'll wait in my old house for you to come back. I need to bury my papa anyway. Just don't forget about me.
Alright, sure thing.
I wish you could stay here with me in Grey Ditch.
Now, we'll find him a home later on. We'll stay in my quest log for quite a bit. Let's actually go back to Springfield, because I need to pick something up. And I need to walk through here specifically, up to that large building at the back. Because that is the Springfield Elementary School. Now, the reason I need to be here is quite specific. Because this place is absolutely infested with raiders. And that's fine, it's not a huge issue. I just need to take them all out. So I'm not going to go in from the front, instead I need to go to the top floor. Luckily I can do that via here. Oh, hello. Okay, fortunately they both have some pretty good weapons, but that's fine. Let's just take you out. You can see I actually do quite some decent damage nowadays, because of the unarmed 75. I can actually wail on these guys really, really well. Okay, I need to get to him next though. Just move from here. Here. Oh, her, my apologies. On her next. Again, 90% damage reduction, so those bullets like literally just tickle. Just... there we go. Let's just take you out. And I think I actually disarmed her, which is kind of bad because she might actually pick up a ranged weapon. But she's dead now. Alright. That was the easy part, believe it or not. Because the hard part's still coming. There we are, sink. Let me just get my health up. And I can fix my rads later, it's not a huge issue. Shouldn't go in from here, but instead from up top over to that door there. Okay, hidden for now. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, unfortunately, I didn't get the sneak attack there, but it's fine. Alright, head crippled. I'll just take you out. Perfect. I'm still hidden apparently, which is very surprising, because there's a bunch of raiders over here. But there's one specifically that I need to kill. The one in here. Yeah, you.
Come on, boys! Fresh meat!
No, don't you run away. Okay, it's either of these two that I need to kill no matter what. Let's just take care of you. Okay, this dog is like, for some reason, really tough. Also, during my test runs, I've noticed this dog can like seriously kick ass if I'm not careful. So you know what? I'm not even gonna try and fight this guy. Instead, wait, where's the other guy's body? Here it is. Got the Springfield library key, which is the exact one that I wanted. Because now we can just go through here, take this guy out. And just kill this guy. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna stick around here. I just need to pick up this book. Then next up, just a bunch more stim packs. And you can see that dog is doing some serious damage, so dog. Close the door behind me, through here, and out we come. Whew. Okay, a bit of a tough one there, but I survived, luckily. Now the book that I picked up is Duck and Cover. Immediately gonna use that and increase my explosives by 1. Now you might be wondering if that was actually worth it, but it is, because 15 is exactly what I need. Now I can finally head over to Megaton. Alright. So this is Megaton. Let's head on in.
I'll be there. Another newcomer.
Hi there.
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
Nice time you got here, Sheriff. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Right, message received.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
Now, I could ask for my father, but we'll deal with that later. Let's discuss this bomb. Yeah, the city of Megaton is, for some reason, built around an unexploded atomic bomb.
What about it?
Don't you think someone should disarm that thing?
I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Adam, they worship the damn thing. Why? Do you think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good?
Yeah, I can see about disarming that thing for you.
Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
Yeah, so I could try and get 500, but it's not really gonna work. Like I said, 100 caps kind of sounds like, you know, like absolute like spare change in Fallout New Vegas, also kind of in Fallout 4. But like I said, the economy here isn't as advanced, so 100 caps is actually quite a bit. So I don't need a reward. I couldn't sleep at night knowing you could all die.
Well, that's mighty decent of you. Just don't, you know, go blowing us up. All right.
And that starts the quest, The Power of the Atom.
Yes?
My explosive skill is a total of 15. In order to disarm the bomb, I need it to be 25. Now, explosives is a function of perception, however. That's what it's dictated by. And remember those mentats that I picked up? They give you a perception plus 5. So when we take that, explosives is also increased by 10, making it exactly 25. Meaning I can now attempt to disarm it. Perfect. Now with that disarmed, I can tell the good news to Lucas immediately.
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing. And all without asking for pay, too. Hell, why don't you move in? Here's the key and the deed to an empty house. Consider yourself a Megaton citizen. Oh, and talk with Moira at Craterside Supply. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with.
Me very close to level 4, but not quite there yet, which is good. Because I still need to pick up one thing. Now, he's given me a house right over there, and that's fine. But more importantly, he's also made it that I can actually get into his house. He actually leaves his house open now during the day, which is exactly what I need. Here we go. Door is unlocked. He only does this if you do the power of the atom, so that's the reason I did the quest now. Also because it's kind of easy. And the reason I wanted this house to be unlocked so badly is because if you go into this room right here, there is the strength bobblehead. And my strength has now been permanently increased by 1. Meaning that I now have a strength of 4, which is exactly what I need for the next upcoming level. And you know what, before we go on, might as well just check out my house right over here.
Very nice to make your acquaintance. I'm your new robo-butler.
Hi there. I can also put the bobbleheads up on the stand right over here. So it's a pretty standard house, but you can actually decorate it with other stuff later on. And I can also sleep here. I just sleep for an hour. My HP is completely filled up again, which is pretty damn good. Alright, so seeing as we just made our way out of the vault, raised our strength, did a pretty major side quest, and also became a Megaton citizen, I think we should call it a part here. Next time, we're going to continue helping out Megaton by doing a bunch of different side quests, maybe also try and find our dad. But that's all for next time. For now, I just want to say thank you all for watching. This has been Fallout 3, no weapons, no armor, permadeath, all quests, and I'll see you all next time.